spaces. Look at the space. Look at the space. It's all the space. It's all the space.
Why do we have a space?
Because we cleaned up and we moved things. All the space.
You'll remember from a recent video, this is the start of a new series by the way, but you'll remember from a recent video that we got rid of some bikes, had extra bikes in, and you told me off for having extra bikes here.
Yeah.
And then you've gone and made an arrangement after we made a space.
I do that. I do that.
What's coming?
We got rid of Bubba.
We did.
Bubba went home. And we moved the Suzuki and
The BSA.
the BSA, your dad's BSA, down to the garage so they fit there.
We got rid of the dinosaur.
The dyno went, yeah, dinosaur. The Suzuki also will go home to Luke's house when he's ready for it. We've moved the Honda and the Royal Enfield.
There's no story about that.
We'll
get to that in that series.
When we were building Bubba, we sort of started to realise we ended up over this part of the workshop and it was getting very narrow because we had bikes here and we just don't have the space for it.
No.
So we've moved the red toolbox back over here and we made a big space, and I spoke to Alex from the Classic Motorcycle channel, link here.
Yes.
For his channel.
We've seen him a number of times. We
have.
keep like at different shows and stuff, we'll be in the same place and there'll be like a respectful nod or a wave, but we've never actually spoken to him in person.
No. We got introduced to him by Ren at Motorcycle Live, and then he got in touch after we'd give Bubba back to say that he has a 1983 Yamaha, blue and yellow.
IT490.
Is that a bit important?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very rare big two-stroke Yamaha.
Yes.
That doesn't matter to Emily.
It doesn't. I don't know what the difference between two-stroke and four-stroke is, but apparently that's a whole separate conversation in itself.
We'll get there.
But yeah, this bike has some wiring problems, and I don't know why you're getting branded as wiring guy, aren't you? You're getting branded as the guy that loves wires. So yeah.
It just don't work.
Alex is on his way. We got ready. Spent some time last week.
So we'll wait for Alex to turn up, get the bike unloaded, and then we'll have a chat with him.
Yeah.
And then a proper dig into it.
Sounds like fun.
There's always a situation when you make a space, somebody fills it. Alex has arrived, and you brought me a nice gift.
Yeah.
What
there
we
you
got?
Go. 1983 IT490. This thing's a two-stroke, 490cc. She's a big old beast. I actually produced a series on this bike for our second YouTube channel and got it to this point. And then about a year ago, the series stopped.
Okay.
Because I'd done 2 shakedowns, and actually, sorry, not 2 shakedowns, the bike had seized twice. I'd done multiple shakedowns, we've had the barrel off, but we have not ever been able to get to the bottom of what the problem is with the bike. I feel like it's electrical, because last time I took it out, the very last shakedown, before I just stopped all activity on the bike, I took it out, had it running up the road, got it up to about 60 miles an hour, and it just started misfiring. And I felt that it was electrical.
Yep.
Got back, pulled the spark plug off, no spark.
Right, okay.
Made it home, it was running like, really bad. But, you know, that's where we are now.
I mean, it's a stunning looking machine.
She looks good.
It really is.
Yeah. So we've had the suspension done. We've got different springs in here. It's been all apart. So this is set up, I'm pretty big on setting a bike up for my weight.
Yep.
So it's sprung for me what I feel is the right amount of sag. I haven't done lengthy hours on the bike to, you know, fine tune it, but yeah, I mean, it looks great and it will be great when it's done, but
so
just
that last 5%, and it's always that.
I'd probably say 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. A few other issues.
Right.
So if you come and have a look at this, keeping on the electrical thread, the ignition key doesn't actually work. So this is an aftermarket one.
Right.
It's got various switches, but I actually don't think it works properly.
Okay.
The speedo, it's got tape around there. It comes loose. This bike vibrates a lot because of the big engine.
Big old single.
Joe's going to go through, my understanding,
Yep.
the electrics. He's had a look at the wiring diagram, check out the lights. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like maybe the sump plug washer needs annealing.
Right, okay.
That's the only thing I can think. That's why it's leaking oil. I've got spare oil for you, which I'll get from the van. Something else. Just for Joe's pleasure, we've got a whole box of new old stock parts.
It's a box of toys.
Heaps.
It's
I've been collecting
It's
this.
definitely 2 days before Christmas, isn't it?
For me it is, Joe. Heaps of stuff in here, and the parts for this bike, it's a nice looking bike, but there wasn't many sold, so...
No.
And because it's a dirt bike, the parts wear out, so there's not a lot of stuff that you can get, but I got a heap of spare parts. There's like that box there, and then a manual here, and then a heap of other, like, all these little nuts and bolts that I've also been collecting over the time that I've had the bike, maybe 2.5 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But it is stunning. It's a lovely colour. You just need to have some fun on it, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to make that happen. So I think we've got a bit of a job on our hands, but nothing unsurmountable. And it's clean. That's the one thing. That's the one thing Emily's like really picky about now. The last 2 bikes we've had have been absolutely filthy. So I think it's a bit of a pleaser for her.
Good.
So she'll be in here. I don't know if she'll know what to do. Just making tea and telling me I'm doing things wrong. One plan we do have for next year, which I haven't actually spoken to you about, it's a bit of a spring and surprise. So it's Ren's idea. We're going to potentially, at some point in the spring, all sorted, we're going to arrange a meet-up where we have Freddie's bike, your bike, this, hopefully that Suzuki's done, this Honda should be done, and then do like a ride out, mass ride out somewhere, some lunch, talk about how bikes are fixed now when they were broken, and just have a good day out.
Sounds good. I'm up for that.
Hopefully some other people can come as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Right. Bit of background of yourself. So you run, and I want to get this right because I know Freddie didn't, the Classic Motorcycle channel?
I get it. I call it the Classic Bike channel, which is what confuses everyone, but it's the Classic Motorcycle channel.
Yep.
So, yeah, I started that like 4 years ago.
You probably have all checked it out, but if you haven't, go and have a look at that. I'll put it here. Or
People
here.
probably know the logo because it's a V-twin engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well worth checking out. Lots of good content on there.
Thanks.
You do a lot of like, so you do bike reviews.
Yeah.
Focus on old and modern classics.
Yeah,
I know
classic
you're trying to
and
make a change there, aren't you?
That's right. It's classic and modern classic bikes. It's because I produce 100% of the content, as in, you know, I direct, shoot and edit it all, and I'm in it.
Yep.
I'm in a lot more of it now, but because I produce the content, it's always evolving because I get bored doing one style, and then it evolves to, I've included modern classics now, and then I might do events, and then I might do profiles of, you know, people or companies or something. But then when I get bored of doing that, I'll move to something else and do another style. Probably not the way I should be doing it, but you've got to look after your most important
It's your own
asset.
interest in it, yeah.
Yeah, which is your ability to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we started finding, so as we were doing the builds and stuff, but you're spending, I mean, you're in this space now. A lot of people think this looks bigger on the videos than in person. So when you spend a lot of your time just stuck in here with a camera, it's quite nice to get out on the bike and start filming that. So that's why we started vlogging and stuff like that. So yeah, I can appreciate that. So how long you say you've been doing it?
4 years.
4 years.
In COVID, I run a video production company, and in COVID, I lost all of my business for 1 week, all of my shoots, and all my edits would fall off the back of that. And then at that point, I was like, I need to diversify away from all the video production. Right. And so I started a YouTube channel.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
It's done quite well.
It has,
It's done really well.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timeline.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. It's up to you, mate.
How soon do you want it back?
ASAP as always. But,
okay. Emily's quite good at setting a deadline, you see.
Oh, does she want me to give her one?
Well, she'll give me. If you don't give me a deadline, she will.
What do you think's realistic?
Electrically wise, mid-January. Does that work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
With these old bikes, you know that you're quite limited by part supply.
Yep.
So very conscious of that. If you need a little part and you can't get it, that's going to hold stuff up. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Cool.
We'll just go crack on.
Cheers, Joe.
What have you found?
The throttle cable, which is this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It comes down here, nicely along here like this. Then it goes through towards Joe.
Yep.
Where does it go when it comes to your side?
Up in there. Kinked over hard against the frame. So we need to do something about that. At least make that a little bit of an easier run for it. Should snap back now we've taken that. There we go. Nah, it's still sticky. Go again. There you go.
It's not moving back yet, hang on, waiting. There we go.
Yeah, so something needs to change there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll film it up here for the people that want to maybe see this bit. It's moving. There he is.
Oh God.
So, when you say you want to address this because you want some throttle control,
yep.
Does that mean you're going to take this off first and foremost?
Yes.
Okay.
So
because I know when you work with Stephen and Luke, you can say short sentences like that, and that means something to them. I don't have the initiative yet where I know what things mean. Getting there. Oh, was it just too tight?
Maybe. No, that's binding up again. So we definitely got a problem.
Okay. Now, whilst you undo that, I'm going to tell people that the other night, because we were thinking about what the possible issues for this bike could be, you find it hard to rest when there's a problem with no solution. So you often come to bed.
I spoke to a friend.
Reading things.
Is what happened.
Yeah. So we'd gone to bed. We were getting all comfy and settled, and I was dozing off to sleep. And then I phoned Joe, get up. Because Martin had messaged you with some suggestions and asked questions that were in the manual. So you had to come all the way back down to the workshop.
I did.
To collect the bits and pieces.
I did.
Because you just can't settle without knowing.
Yes, what the timing figure was.
I love how you've got that emergency card in there.
Oh yeah. So.
Have you got?
You feel this edge?
No, because you put all these things in my hand. Okay.
The very edge of it is raised.
Yeah.
So I think that is what is binding. See the witness mark?
Oh, okay.
So.
I'm just going to take the burr off.
I hope I've made the right read of Alex. So I imagine this isn't a cheap throttle assembly that's on this. But I'm sure he won't mind me doing this, if it means that it works. If not, he can bill me.
Well, there's that, but equally, I think, given what people have learned of you and watched you do, I think people trust you with their possessions. What you got over there?
I'm quite sad actually.
Oh, is it running out?
This is running out, and this is a very famous can.
I don't think we can throw that can away.
We can't throw this can away. This is going on the. I might get him to sign it. So I will insert here. I'll find it from the video, but this is the demo can of GT85, where our good friend Mr. Dobbs expressed his love of cleaning his motorcycle.
How much do you think we get on eBay for it? Touched by Mr. Dobbs.
Yeah, does anybody want to buy it? If so, get in touch here.
I like that we're collecting things. I like that things have stories. Like, we've got Jerry's cowbell that now hangs
So
at the
it's
top
a project
of the
completion.
So every time we complete a project, we will ding the cowbell.
It will not get wrong at any other time.
We've got a fuel drip that was sent to us from Luddite.
Yes.
On YouTube, which I think it's just nice that it's got a story.
We didn't get to clip the brake lever.
We didn't. We had to put that brake lever on the bike, but we have the memory of that, and we have the little note from Matthew from that, which was really kind. We have Weems Motor Co stuff on the wall that we collected on our trip, and I just think it's really sweet when you're collecting memories. I like that we've even got some sand over here from Darren from Sidekick.
Yep, from the Sahara.
From the Sahara.
From the BMW we rebuilt together.
Yeah.
Which?
It's nice when you get things a little
Which?
Which?
There's developments on that BMW, isn't there? Yeah, you've got a new engine.
Oh.
To go in it.
Is he coming round to play?
No, I think I'll end up going to his.
Yeah, engines are big and heavy to transport. Check it out.
Oh, the fixed thing?
Yeah, I like fixed stuff.
Right. We're taking it apart a lot.
We have taken it apart. We've done a bit of a tear down, for want of a better phrase. Not anywhere near previous bikes, because we're hoping this one doesn't need it. But we have got a series of tests that we're now going to run that Joe has come up with.
Yep. So we'll do that in the next video.
Yep.
We're going to check. We've got spark, we know that.
We've got spark.
We've done that check.
Yeah, the light bulb is on.
Yes. We don't think it's going to be the carb because it's fairly new and it ran as it was set up.
Yeah, so we
no
think
major issues.
something's off with the timing somewhere, or we've got a leak.
So we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, hit like, hit subscribe.
All that stuff.
You were going to say that, no, I jumped in.
He just jumped in, didn't he?
Yeah.
We'll call it there.